Hi friends! So today I have a very special book for you guys. I actually got it from the library. But since I can't go to the library right now, I got it delivered to me on my iPad. This is called Little Seeds by Charles Gigna. Goodbye winter, hello spring. So it looks like she's saying goodbye to winter because the sun looks like it's shining and she took off her hat and her scarf and the snow is starting to melt, which means spring is here. We're actually in the season of spring right now. The flowers are starting to bloom, and if you can see, the trees are starting to get leaves on them again. And they're not wearing heavy jackets, right? They're still wearing clothes to keep them warm though, because it's not super hot outside. Here's my seed. What will it bring? Do you guys see the seed in front of her on the table? Is it big or is it small? It's small, right? Seeds are usually pretty tiny. Here's my shovel. And here's my hoe. The little girl with the flower in her hair, she's holding something called a shovel. And shovels help you dig. And the boy with the orange overalls over here, he's holding something called a hoe. And you use a hoe to try and get all the weeds out of your way so that you can plant. They will help my seed to grow. So it looks like she used her garden tools and she used her shovel to dig a nice hole for her seed, and she's holding the seed in her hand. And I think what she's going to do is put the seed in the hole. Here's the garden for my seed. So they planted the seed in her garden. And gardens are usually home for lots of plants and vegetables and herbs and lots of other things to grow. But you don't always need to grow seeds in a garden. We grow seeds at school sometimes too, and we can grow them at home, which I'm gonna do later, and you guys are going to help me, okay? This small hole is all I need. So she's using her shovel again to fill up that hole. Now some water and some sun. So the little boy has something called a watering can, and a watering can helps you water plants and the ground. And you also need the sunlight to help plants grow and flowers. That's why spring is a great time to start growing plants. Planting seeds is so much fun. Looks like they're all planting some more seeds, right? In their beautiful garden. Watch it flower, watch it bloom. Watch it lighten up a room. Some people like to have flowers in their home, right? And watching plants is really fun to do. It takes some time, but it's great to see something grow. Hello flower, hello bee. So bees are actually very important when it comes to flowers, because bees take the pollen and they make more flowers by moving the pollen from flower to flower. And it helps flowers reproduce and make more flowers and make seeds. So without the bees taking the pollen from the flowers, sometimes we see bees, right? And they go from flower to flower to flower. They're doing something called pollinating, and that's how they make the seeds. Thanks for sharing spring with me. The end. That was fun, right? Maybe you guys can help me plant something. What do you think? Hi friends, Miss Siobhan here again, and I'm going to show you all my materials I need for planting today. So first, in here, this is my soil that I'm going to be using. And here are my gardening tools, my shovels, and this is my planting pod. So I'm going to start my plant in this inside my home, and then when I see it start to sprout, I'm going to take it outside and grow it outside in a garden. I'm going to plant it again inside a garden. And last but not least, we need our seeds. Do these look like seeds? No. These are actually flowers from last year that I saved. What I need to do is take a pod from last year. There they are. So here are the seeds.
Mom, how do you do that?
I broke up the flower. Here's my little helper. She loves to help me plant. So these are actually the seeds which were saved in the flowers that I had from last year. So what's the first step? So I'm going to use my garden tool, my shovel, to get some soil, and I'm going to put in 2 scoops. 1 scoop. Whoops. 2 scoops. Then I'm going to take my seeds. I'm going to take these and put it in the soil and get a little bit more. So I got 2 or 3 seeds planted in my little pot. And then my special helper is going to use the shovel, and she's gonna do the last scoop, right, Ree? Mm-hmm. Okay, go for it. And we're gonna put it in our plant. You can do 1 more big scoop. That's a great one. It's okay if some falls out. Great job. Take it and place it in here. So do you remember what plants need and plants eat?
Water!
They drink water and they need sunlight. So Rhiannon's gonna take the water and pour it. Nice pouring. And then it needs some sun, right? Let's go bring this to the window. There's our sun. Just kidding. That's our fake sun. But we brought our plant to the window. So we're going to give it some food every day, give it a drink of water, and it'll be here by our window to get some sunlight. And hopefully it'll grow, and we'll tell you.
There's some sun coming out.
Yeah, they think there's some sun starting to shine. It's going to be really good for our plants.
It's going to grow.
And it's going to grow, you're right. So we're going to keep an eye on this, and we'll keep you updated. And we'll also tell you, your mommies and daddies, where we're going to plant this once it starts to grow. And maybe you can go see it on your rock, on one of your walks. Okay, bye guys. Okay guys, before I go, I had one more thing to ask you. What color do you think the flower is going to be once it starts to grow? The seed that I planted was called a marigold seed. So think. I want you to make a hypothesis like a scientist. I want you to guess what color is the plant going to be. I hope we find out soon. Remember, it's called a marigold. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.